friends, and welcome back to the channel. So it snowed overnight and we thought we'd take you for a little walk around where we actually live. So we're very fortunate to live in Derbyshire, and we live right next door to the Shipley Hall Estate. So we're going to take you around and let you see what it looks like in the snow. Do you want to take a look with us? Let's go. So Shipley Hall itself was very sadly demolished in the latter half of the last century. It was a beautiful building, and I'll see if I can dig out some images of what it looked like. Fortunately, there are still two very pretty lodges left. We're walking towards the first one now, and they are picture perfect. Ant was actually born and bred around here, so he is very familiar with this area. In fact, his dad was a groundskeeper on this estate park all of his working life until he retired, so it's really quite special to us. So this is what's known as the Derby Lodge, and it's still got the very impressive gateposts which would have given access to the original hall, and this lodge is currently used as a tea room. And I believe when it's cold they have a nice roaring fire, but I'm not sure they're actually open today. So we're going to carry on up here now, and this actually takes us to the ground where the hall stood. There is actually a footprint of the hall, and you get an idea of just how large it was. We believe in its heyday it really was quite some place. So this is actually where the hall stood, and they really did have a knack of picking the very best spots in those days. They lived in splendid isolation. Some of you may know that we used to have a Dalmatian that we lost at Christmas time this year, so that was a big blow to us. But we used to bring her walking here nearly every day up until recent months, so she used to have a wonderful time running around these beautiful grounds. I have to say, just a little bit of snowfall on the ground and it's just like Narnia. The whole place is absolutely transformed. It looks beautiful today. It looks as if the storms earlier in the week claimed a few victims. There's a huge tree that seems to have come down here. We were both saying we're pretty sure that it wasn't down in previous weeks, so it must have succumbed. A big tree as well, so I'm guessing it was there for well over 100 years by the size of it. But just look at the root bowl there. Must have taken quite some force to get that down. It's actually quite sad, isn't it? It's like a giant friend lying on the floor there. If you look at Ant standing next to the root ball for scale, it's probably twice as high as him. He's probably nudging 6 foot, so the root ball must be getting on for 12 foot in diameter. Quite interestingly, there also used to be one of England's premier theme parks on this site. Some of you may remember it. It was called the American Adventure, and back in the 80s it was quite a popular place. It had lots of very exciting rides, and it was built all around a lake. So the lake is actually just up ahead. You can see the lake in the distance. In recent years they've actually started to develop it. They've built houses around the edge of it. Yeah, both Ant and I thought it would have made a wonderful sort of centre parks type venue with log cabins and zip wires and that kind of thing, but it is now a modern housing estate. I guess we're really lucky to have this park. Literally, we walk out of our gate at home and sort of 2 or 3 minutes and we're in here, and the site covers approximately 700 acres. It would have obviously been the original gardens and parkland to the house, and it's brilliant that at least the parkland has been preserved for people to still enjoy. So we're going to head on down in this direction. There is actually a really nice country cafe hidden in the middle of all these woods. We're not sure if it's open today because of the weather, but if it is, you can bet your bottom dollar we'll be having a nice hot chocolate. So this lake was originally the site of the American Adventure theme park I mentioned. We'll include a photograph or two of what it used to look like, but as a younger person we spent many happy hours in here. So we're going to walk a little further on along here, and I think the tea room isn't too far away now, so fingers crossed it's open. So it looks as if we're in luck. Can definitely hear the sound of teacups chinking, so we should be able to get something to warm ourselves up. Isn't this pretty? It's called the Nutbrook Coffee Shop. Ant's got his vanilla latte. If Ant has a vanilla latte, Ant is a very happy man.
We've just had a panini and a hot drink. You had a hot chocolate and I had a vanilla latte. And it was very nice.
It was very nice. It was a really, really welcome pit stop. So we're going to head off back towards home now and stick with us for a bit more Derbyshire views. So this is the Nottingham Lodge to Shipley Hall, and this is so pretty. It always reminds me of a fairy tale sort of cottage. Yeah, we think the Shipley Hall Estate must have been quite a special place in its heyday. It actually belonged to the people that own the local coal mine, so they made all their money through coal, and obviously lost all their money as well at some point. So it's actually turned into a very wintry afternoon. We are heading back towards home now. Home is actually just through the trees there, so we've not got very far to go. We hope you've enjoyed that little stroll around our back garden. We always enjoy it. So once again guys, thank you so much for watching, we really appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed that glimpse into our own lives there, which is it's a place we come to regularly. If you did enjoy watching the video,
With a like, subscribe, comment and ring the bell.
Thanks guys, as ever you know we love to hear from you, and we'll see you next time. Take care, bye bye.
Bye.